under 7:20 in the
Cunningham
first half, and Andrew Cunningham with his second of the night. That makes it 13 Lancers, Bulldogs 0. As Jacob Enns will get his second chance of the night to add some points up to the board for your Cambridge Christian offense. I'd like to remind all of the people that are watching that the contest is over. So thank you for those who submitted the score, and we'll see who gets at the end of the game, or at least who's right at the end of the game. All right.
Your Lancers 14, Berean Christian Bulldogs 0. 7:16 left in the second period.
Jacob Enns, 2 for 2 tonight.
Supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month by using paint whistles. A portion of their game fees are being donated to the American Cancer Society. How about a hand for our officials?
I've just been informed, even though the contest is over, you can still give feedback, and if there's anything you would like to hear about the players or the team, we can talk about, and anything we can do about anything that we're doing good here.
Jacob Enns to kick. So Scooby to return.
A nice kick by Jacob Enns.
Back to the end zone for the touchback. Please join us for our 26th annual Cambridge Christian School Golf Tournament at the West Chase Golf Club. Sign-up sheets and sponsorship information is available at the gate area.
That was a great kick by Jacob Enns. He's had a pretty good night so far.
First and 10 Bulldogs from their 20-yard line.
All right, Bulldogs first and 10 at the 20. There's a whistle call.
And a whistle before the play and a timeout for Cambridge.
All right, and Cambridge calls a timeout. We are going to go to a short commercial break. You are watching the Cambridge Christian Sports Network.
Hey, great party.
Oh, thanks. Here you go. One hamburger, medium well.
This is well done.
No. That's medium well.
What? Are you calling me a liar? This thing is practically burned.
That's it. You're not going to come to my house and tell me how to cook a hamburger.
You wouldn't do it there.
That'd be crazy.
So don't do it here. Sportsmanship. It's up to you.
Good news for Cambridge golf, the men's and the women's. Women's won districts, and the men's came second districts, but both will be going to regionals. As that should be something to be proud of if you're a Cambridge fan. All right, looks like it's going to be a Bulldogs pass.
Quick slant again to Scooby. Stein knocks him down. Gain of about 5 on the play. Second down.
All right, the short pass was about a gain of 5. It was brought down by number 20, Zach Stein. They'll put it at the 25-yard line. Second and 5 for the Bulldogs. 6:40 left in the the half. It's a great pass under pressure. Looks like
very nicely on the play. To number 22, Casey.
The tackle made by number 30, Scott Ader.
Great hustle by Scotty Ader to bring him down on the play. We got a water break.
All right, we are going to have the officials' water break. We're gonna stay here. The Cambridge Christian Lancers are leading the Bulldogs 14-0. Defense has been the game of the night, as Cambridge normally has a lot of points by the end of the first half, but not tonight, as this game is still up to anyone. With 6:33 left in the half. This game is easily comebackable for the Bulldogs. Both touchdowns were scored by Andrew Cunningham, with the assist of Jacob Enns and Jalen Jackson. All right, it's going to be a pass, but it's deflected and almost picked off. It looks like it was deflected by Richard Garage.
Pass intended for Daniel Pinkerman. But Richard Garage gets the big paw up to knock it down. Second and 10.
It's still 2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line. I'm sorry. Yep, the 41. All right, Cambridge moving the pass coverage. Fumble.
Almost snap on the play.
Cambridge is signaling that they got it.
That's going to be Lancer football.
All right, and the offense has come out.
Noah Day on the recovery.
Number 74, Noah Day, with the recovery. All right, it's going to be a pass by Jalen Jackson. A great pass
Uncovered on the play.
to Zach Stein. And he's going, looks like he was pulled out around the 6-yard line with 5:56 left in the half. So Cambridge is in the red zone. 1st and goal for your Cambridge Christian Lancers.
Injured Bulldog after the play.
All right, we have an injury to a Bulldogs player, so we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. You are watching the Cambridge Christian Sports Network.
What defines us? At Cambridge, we're all about
foundations and relationships,
Character.
faith,
playing with excellence.
Playing with excellence.
For 50 years, Cambridge Christian School has partnered with parents to raise future leaders. Prepared for college, prepared for life. Come visit us at ccslancers.com.
All right, and the injury was to Bereans number 2. And the first video you saw is the sights and sounds of a Cambridge Christian Lancer football game, which if you saw that and you're thinking to yourself, hey, that looks fun. Well, you're in good luck because Cambridge is playing home next week for their homecoming game against Bradenton Christian, one of the best teams around the Tampa area, so it should be a great game. That's at 7:30 here at Skyway, next to the Veterans and also next to the Tampa International Airport. All right, we are about to start back up again after that break we had from an injury. Your Lancers 14, the Bulldogs 0. All right, we're starting back up here. First and goal for your Cambridge Christian Lancers. After that pass from Jalen Jackson to Zach Stein. All right, here's a snap, and Jalen Jackson's going to keep it and run up the middle, but he stopped.
But there's David Combs again on the tackle. Second down.
All right, we're just under 5:30 left in the half. Cambridge second goal. It's going to be a run up the middle. And it's Andrew Cunningham with his third of the night.
Christian Lancers.
Andrew Cunningham with his third touchdown of the night, making it 20-0. Jacob Enns.
One more time for an extra point.
Jacob Enns his third chance of the night. He's 2 for 2 right now. About the second half, it's kind of too early to tell right now. I mean, probably Andrew Cunningham, but.
Ends with the extra point attempt.
The kick is up, and it is good.
Good yet again.
Jacob Enns 3 for 3 tonight,
Your Lancers
which puts the Lancers up 21. Over the Bulldogs with 0. All right. Bulldogs, I believe this will be their fourth drive of the night, if I'm not mistaken. It's been a very, even though the score says that, I mean, it's been blown out so far. I mean,
Cambridge next Friday night.
Cambridge has, I mean, it's definitely been closer than it seems.
Cheer on Lancer football yet again, and the homecoming court. Right here next Friday night.
Do we have the standings? Do we have the standings in the division? You want to pull it up right now? All right, Jacob Enns with his 4th kick of the night, I believe. All right, here we go. It's not going to be a touchback this time, but still a pretty good kick. The Bulldogs are tripped up and they end up around the 30. The Bulldogs are at the 32-yard line, and they'll be 1st and 10. All right, and right here, as you can see on screen, is the standings in Cambridge's district, as Cambridge is on top with Carrollwood not too far behind. All right, we're going to go back to this game. All right, it's going to be a pass. It's complete for a Bulldogs first down. Tackle was made by number 7, Jacoby Reddick.
Before the Bulldogs get a first down.
Who has had last week and the week before 2 very good defensive games. Last week, offense also stood out for Jacoby too. We're gonna pop up those standings real quick. All right, 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs. Almost an interception.
Pass from Mock. Intended for Morgan Romero.
The play was broken up by number 77, Joseph O'Neill.
With the near interception.
All right, looks like the Bulldogs are going to pass it. They have 5 receivers, 2 on the left, 3 on the right.
Snap is on the ground again.
There's a bad snap, but the quarterback picks up. He's got a lot of pressure. He throws it out.
Picks it up and makes the smart play, throwing away out of bounds. 3rd and 10.
Pressure by number 75, Richard Raj.
Hot pursuit on that play.
It's 3rd and 10 for the Bulldogs on the 42-yard line. They're going to go for another pass. Oh, it's deep, and he is open. But sadly, it's a bit too far.
Pass is overthrown.
All right, 4th and 10 for the Bulldogs. As they're probably going to punt here. Oh, nope. Looks like they're going to go for it. Maybe not. Both teams are trying to switch personnel out on the field. All right, the Bulldogs are going to go for it.
As if to go for it on 4th down.
Around trips, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. All right. Here's a pass. It is incomplete. So it'll be a turnover. 1st and 10 for the Lancers. So on the 42-yard line. Cambridge in great field position here, as they hope to make it 28-0. Andrew Cunningham has definitely had a great night so far. Maybe he'll get his 4th touchdown tonight. And Cambridge is normally a passing team, but it seems like tonight they're depending a little bit more on the running game, and it seems like they're doing, for the most part, pretty good at it. All right, it's going to be a pass.
Jackson with a rollout and pass to Derek Powell. Complete inside
The pass was to number 9, Derek Powell. We're under 4 minutes left in half.
Second down.
So we're at 2nd and 2 for your Cambridge Christian Lancers on the 35-yard line.
Jackson with a lot of time.
The pass is incomplete.
Incomplete to Stein over the middle.
The pass is intended to Zach Stein from Jalen Jackson. 3rd and 2 for your Cambridge Christian Lancers on the 35-yard line. Oh, it's a fumble.
Hand off to Cunningham. Ball is fumbled on the exchange. Covered up by the Lancers. 4th down.
Yeah, Cunningham didn't get fully wrapped around that ball, and so it popped out of Jalen Jackson's hands, and so luckily the Cambridge line was able to recover that. Pushes the Lancers back a little bit. 4th and 5.
Pass complete to Jacoby Reddick. 1st down, Lancers.
Three minutes and 1 second left in the first half. Looks like Cambridge is going to pass here. All right. Jalen goes deep in the pocket.
Bubble screen over the middle to Caleb Young.
The pass was to Caleb Young.
Inside the 20 into the red zone for the Lancers.
All right, now Cambridge is in the red zone, and it's going to be a Cambridge Christian 1st down. All right, Jalen Jackson with the pass.
Jackson to Reddick over the middle.
And
Jacoby
Reddick with the Cambridge Christian touchdown. All right, Jacob Enns, 4th attempt tonight. It's 3 for 3. That touchdown to Jacoby Reddick from Jalen Jackson puts up the Lancers 27 over the Bulldogs, which is 0.
Ends for the extra point.
Ends plan on making go for the 4. Kick is up, and it is good.
It's good again. That extra point would have been good from about 50. It's 28-0 Lancers.
Berean gets their, I believe this is their 5th drive of the game, with 2 minutes and 35 seconds left in the half.
Congratulations to Andrew Cunningham on being named the Tampa Tribune Athlete of the Week for last week's performance, running for 132 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Where's that at? Can I see that? No, is that you have that on paper? CCSN would like to congratulate Andrew Cunningham on being named the Tampa Tribune Athlete of the Week for last week's performance for running 132 yards and scoring 4 touchdowns. Jacob Enns with the touchback.
For another touchback. Oh, I got one more. Announce those cheerleaders.
This entire game.
You can have all that now. I'm done with all that.
Okay.
Anything we haven't said.
All right, so the Bulldogs, 1st and 10 at the 20. That's going to be a pass. It's complete for a short gain.
Daniel Pinkerman complete over the middle. 8 of 4. Second down.
I didn't get it either. But it's hard to see with this glare. Here. Yeah. All right, it's going to be a pass. Brought down.
Is it Aiden? Who was it?
I don't think so.
Aaron missed who ran it and who tackled him that time. Is that 22 on the run?
I think that was Ader.
Casey Montoya on the run. Ader on the tackle.
All right, Scott Ader with the tackle. 3rd and 2 for the Bulldogs. Incomplete pass. Broken down by number 20, Zach Stein.
Nice hit out there by Scotty Ader.
I'm sorry, that was 30 instead of 20, Scott Ader.
My goodness, they're going to go for it down here. This is ending the game right here. That's crazy. You got to punt the ball.
All right, the Bulldogs are going to go for it with 4th and 2.
To go for it on 4th down.
Oh, he's going to run up the middle. It'll be a Bulldogs 1st down at least. Ooh, nice hit there. Looks like that was by number
1st down Bulldogs.
By number 10, Luke McCullough.
By number 10, Luke McCullough.
Luke McCullough, one of the 5 seniors. All 5 were mentioned last week during the senior game. All right, it's going to be a pass. Incomplete.
Who tipped that? Couldn't see.
I didn't see. I didn't know it was tipped.
Hawks pass appeared to be knocked down at the line. Clock stops at a minute 22 and a half. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 43-yard line. Cambridge defense has been doing a great job tonight. All right, fumble.
Snap is mishandled by Mock. Mock recovers his own fumble.
And if the Bulldogs had any chance on converting with 1 minute and 3 seconds left in the quarter, that definitely didn't help the chances. Looks like it's 3rd and about 24.
Call it 3rd and 23. And another snap on the ground.
It's another missed snap.
It up again. 4th down. We've got a timeout on the field by the Lancers.
All right, the Lancers call a timeout. So we are going to go to a quick commercial break. You are watching the Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Okay. Okay. All right, we are back. Cambridge just called a timeout after a fumble made by the Bulldogs with 27 seconds left. Cambridge is all out of timeouts for the first half, so most likely the Bulldogs are going to punt, and it should be interesting to see what the Lancers do with the ball.
Joe Eagle back to punt.
All right, Jacoby Recht to return the punt for the Lancers.
We've got a timeout on the field. Berean Christian
All right,
with a timeout.
Berean calls a timeout. So we are going to go to another quick commercial break. You are watching the Cambridge Christian Sports Network.
What defines us? At Cambridge, we're all about
Foundations.
And relationships.
Faith.
And so all through the Bible,
Short side is X. Academic excellence.
2, ready, go.
Playing with excellence.
Cambridge Christian School is proud to celebrate 50 years of serving the Tampa community. Come visit the home of the Lancers at ccslancers.com.
All right. Welcome back to Skyway Park, the home of your Cambridge Christian Lancers. All right. Bulldogs punt it.
Reddick picks it up with
Reddick's trying to make something happen. And Reddick is still going through. And Reddick. What a great punt return by Reddick. That is how you do it. But there is a flag on the play. Holding on the Lancers.
Did he give the indication? Indication is holding against Cambridge.
And that was a great punt return by Jacoby Reck, but sadly there was a flag on the play, so that's got to sting for Jacoby Reck right there. Worked so hard for that punt return, and something like that happens.
Lancers 1st and 10 from the 49. 6.4 seconds left in the half.
All right, Cambridge probably going to try maybe for a Hail Mary here. It's deep. That's incomplete, which that incomplete pass ends. That ends the first half. Your Cambridge Christian Lancers lead 28-0 over the Bulldogs.
Cambridge Christian Lancers 28. The Bulldogs, Marina Christian 0.
All right. We would like to tell all the Cambridge fans out there that you should join the 2015-2016 Booster Club. You support the athletes and receive a booster gift, plus free entry to every home athletic event. All right, and so if you look towards center field, the cheerleaders are going to have a quick performance.
those varsity cheerleaders. How about another hand for them?
They don't have any music, I take it.
No. Should we still introduce ours?
Pardon me?
Should we still say our cheerleaders'
Yeah, I
names?
want to, yeah. Always feels good, huh?
Yeah, it does. Okay. So they're the Bulldogs, but that's Madeline Kirkfleet,
Yeah.
Megan
Weigel,
Beeler,
Beeler,
Badman.
Badness, Praladanic, Ramthen, you,
Yeah.
Balch.
Balch. She's not on the team anymore.
Oh, yeah. Virgin, Phillips, Watson, Trenta
Trentacosti. You say that.
Okay.
And I think it's Bergen. That cheers forever.
I think you accent the seconds.
No, I am sorry. It's Bergen.
Bergen.
Yeah, you're right. I feel like just going on and on and on.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and start introducing us.
Right now. And now we'd like to say thank you to you. It's getting a little long. They're going through like the whole list of cheers.
Ready? Now just keep it right there. Hey, Wes.
No, they're not done.
Excuse me, sir. When we finish, when you're finished, okay, I think we're finished.
Thank you, Bulldog cheerleaders. Let's see those Lady Lancer cheerleaders one more time, or at least introduce them. How about a hand for Madeline Kirkfleet, Megan Reigel, Madison Snyder, Claire Weigel, Claire Beeler, Gabriella Badmus, Claudia Balch, Sydney Kralavanek, Caitlin Morin, Maddie Presson, Kayla Boyd, Sarah Ramthen, Sihi Yu, Celia Balch, Casey Benalis, Sydney Bergen, Anna Phillips, Alexa Watson, and Sammy Trentacosti.
How's he doing? Number 2?
He thinks he's torn the inside. He tore the outside before.
Okay, so
He's a baseball player. This is just a secondary sport, so he was gonna. He's a junior. He said he's not gonna play football next year anyway.
got still look like we have to offset
D1 baseball player.
He comes back in, so it's right and down. And sometimes way right. I don't know what happened. I must have touched that screen or something to make that concentrate in that one area.
I do, but as I said, whole kind of years I've been doing this. By the way, you didn't still didn't guess my age.
Well, you didn't ask me to.
Yes, I did. I didn't hear that. Yes, it was because you made the comment. You don't tell me to do that.
Like, so you rep. You said, what did I say? I guessed 35 years. You said you've been repping 45. Is that what you said?
Almost 45.
Almost 45.
I started when I was 10, by the way.
So you are 68.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah. But I got 20 plus years with a high school board. My father worked at the building apartment on the ground, and I was 10. My brother was 15. We started officiating on the sport, and I did it in high school. I did. We had a junior senior high. I turned the hand higher for the junior high. I did my junior high game 2 months in a row. And he had hey, we like to bring them. Yeah. And then, as soon as I got to college, I got my height registration.
Okay.
So,
good for you. Never look back, huh?
no. And I didn't let something stop me either.
Well, there'll be some kind of award for that.
I just let something, you know what I'm talking about, don't you? My rabbi tries to be so up and clear with his church.
Yeah, looks like it. Okay. What are you doing? Oh, we already sent one of those out, don't we? Not for... Oh, for Jalen. Here, we need his full name.
Well, I know. Yeah, sorry.
3 referees.
Yep.
2.
Alright. This will be a good second half right here. You need that?
No.
Alright, how's that?
It's good. All right, welcome back to this matchup between your Cambridge Christian Lancers and the Berean Christian Bulldogs. It has been a great game so far, even though the scoreboard says it's been one way. It's actually been pretty close so far. The Lancers 28, the Bulldogs 0. We are here at Skyway Park, adjacent from the Tampa International Airport, and I'm right across from the Veterans. All right, the kick is out of bounds. There's a flag on the play.
Kick goes out of bounds. Flag on the play. Lancers will take over.
All right, the Lancers are going to get the ball on the 35-yard line. It will be 1st and 10 for your Cambridge Christian Lancers.
Lancers will set up camp on the 35.
Football isn't the only sport we have here on CCSN. You can follow multiple Cambridge Christian sports here on the Cambridge Christian Sports Network. All right. And the second half is now underway. As Jalen Jackson looks like he's going to pass, but he sees an opening, he's going to run for it. And he's going to run out of bounds. He's going to be pushed out of bounds, my bad.
Jackson scrambling out of the pocket.
Looks like it was a
Picks up about 10 yards, very close to the first down.
We got second and inches.
And it will be a first down.
Nope. And Jalen Jackson makes it a Cambridge Christian first down. All right. Over up the middle by Andrew Cunningham, and he is gone. Andrew Cunningham is fifth of the night.
55-yard rumble. Cunningham with another score.
What a great run by Andrew Cunningham. He had a little bit of traffic at first, found a hole, and he kept with it. That puts Cambridge Christian at 34 over the Bulldogs at 0.
Ends for the extra point.
Jacob Enns 4 for 4 tonight. Kick is up. And it is good.
Doing a great job to get that snap down, get the hold down. Should say Jacob Enns good yet again. Your Lancers 35, Bulldog 0.
All right, that extra point by Jacob Enns puts Cambridge 35 over the visiting Bulldogs at 0. Cambridge Christian definitely adds to their lead, making it even harder for the Bulldogs to come back. From now it's the Bulldogs versus time, and I guess versus the Lancers. We'd like to remind you, for Cambridge fans, please join us for our 26th annual Cambridge Christian School Golf Tournament at West Chase Golf Club. Sign-up sheets and sponsorship information is available at the gate area at Skyway. That was a nice kick by Jacob Enns. Goes about the 2-yard line. And he is the Bulldogs are stopped around the 19-yard line.
Led by Pierre and Ader.
The tackle is made by number 50, Troy Ader, and also number 32, Aaron Pierre, who had a great game last week. He's still adding some stuff tonight, but definitely not at the magnitude as he was last week. All right, it's going to be a pass. It's almost intercepted by number 5, Caleb Young. But a great way to break up the play.
And then pass intended for Daniel Pinkerman, Caleb Young, very close to the interception.
It is 2nd and 10 for the Bulldogs. They're at the 20-yard line. All right, it's going to be a pass. It is complete. It's hard to see if he was in from this angle, but they're going to call it in.
Long pass complete to Doucette. Extending the long arms for the reception.
That puts the Bulldogs at the 46-yard line.
Pretty pass by Chris Mock.
Put your feet over. Put your feet over. All right. It's going to be a run, but it's stripped. It's loose, and Cambridge gets it. Number 50, Troy Ader. The fans are going crazy here at Skyway. Troy Ader's having a good night tonight. He's definitely adding to the defensive line. The defense in general.
Linemen creating problems in the backfield. Lancers take over 1st and 10 from the 43 of the Bulldogs.
All right, looks like Jalen Jackson's going to hand it off. Nope. Fake handoff. It's going to be a pass. It's going to be a loss of about 4 yards.
Pass out to Caleb Young. Bulldogs are ready for it. Loss on the play. Brings up 2nd and 15.
Brings up 2nd and 14 for your Cambridge Christian Lancers. Looks like Jalen's going to pass it. He's got some pressure in the back.
Jackson rolling to his left. Finds Zach Freilich.
Zach Freilich with an incredible run there.
But a flag on the play. And a hole on the Lancers.
The pass was to Zach Freilich, but because of a holding call on the Cambridge Christian Lancers, the ball will be moved back from where the play started. So we got 2nd and 19 for the Lancers.
Big gainer is nullified. I'll bring up a 2nd and about 22.
And we are going to have officials timeout. So we are going to go to a short commercial break. You're watching the Cambridge Christian Sports Network here at Skyway Park.
It's easy to spot people who participated in high school sports and activities.
Right on time.
They learned important lessons like leadership, teamwork, respect.
Hey, our meeting moved to 10.
We'll be ready.
Values that last a lifetime.
We need to focus on 3 factors.
Support high school sports and activities in your community. When kids take part, they get set for life.
All right, we are back here after an official or referee timeout. Cambridge is at 2nd and 22. The referees are talking if it is 2nd or 3rd. All right, it's going to be 2nd and 22. All right, Jalen Jackson probably going to pass it here. Nope, it's going to be around up the middle.
2nd and long. Here comes Aaron Pierre.
Aaron Pierre finds a great hole, and he keeps going.
Aaron Pierre,
a great run. He ends up at the 29-yard line.
First down.
Where's that from? That was a great run. It's like
about 25 yards.
all right, hand off to the middle.
Aaron
Andrew Cunningham. Sorry, Aaron Pierre
Tripped up by
gets
number 53, Parker Woolwine.
second and inches. Nope. It's going to be first down. Flag.
And a delay of game in the Lancers.
Yeah, they snapped it before they're ready.
Oh, that's what? Okay.
Yep.
You mean they snapped it before who was ready?
Before
the ref blew it into play?
Yep.
Oh, I got you.
That's the way a game can be.
Did not know that they called that. Okay.
Yeah, that's a delay because they delayed the game by snapping it.
Okay.
They call this new.
Makes sense.
Now that you think, but yeah, there is some sense to
Aaron Pierre on the left side.
Aaron Pierre with the first down at least. Aaron Pierre with a touchdown. All right, so it's time to start looking at a new tradition that we started last week. 3 stars of the game right now. It's looking like it's going to be Andrew Cunningham at number 1, Jacoby Reddick at number 2, and Aaron Pierre at 3rd. It's almost about the same from last week.
A lot of new material on there for you.
All right, Jacob Enns.
You're the measure, probably.
The kick is up,
Jacob
and it is good.
Lancers 42, Bulldogs 0.
All right, the Lancers are up 42-0. And let you know know where the next games for these teams. The Berean Christian Bulldogs will have a bye week next week. Next time they play will be on October the 30th, which will be the first round of their playoffs. The person they're playing against is undecided, and if they win that one, they will move on to the second round, which will be November 6th. But for your Cambridge Christian Lancers, next week is a very important week in Cambridge, homecoming week, where I guess love is floating through the air, and it's going to be a great game. Cambridge will play the homecoming game here at the home of the Lancers, Skyway Park, right off the Veterans, against one of the best teams around the area. Definitely going to be a tough team to beat during the playoffs. The Bradenton Christian Panthers from Bradenton. And so that game will start at 7:30. It will be a great game. We'll be here broadcasting it at CCSN. Jacob Enns with a touchback, as he's also had a great game tonight. And we are under the 2-minute mark of the third quarter. So the second half is going to be run down quick. So the Bulldogs have dug themselves in a pretty deep hole, and now they have to try getting out of it. They're going to run it up the middle with a short gain, but stopped by the defensive line.
Luke Langsom on the carry. Short gain. Pass complete to Kalen Stubbe. Fighting for extra yards. Gets the first down.
The tackle was by number 74, Noah Day. It's a first down for the Bulldogs.
Back down the sideline. 2 set on the reception. Touchdown Bulldogs.
And Bulldogs make their first score of the night. It's 42-6. Sadly for the Lancers, the defender that was on the receiver slipped and fell, which led to the receiver being wide open. And Bulldogs definitely took advantage of that.
Call that a 67-yard touchdown pass to Doucette. That will mark the end of the third quarter, just following this extra point attempt.
Come on, you finished my sentence. I was going to say that. I was. I really was. I wouldn't lie to you.
All right, so after this extra point attempt will be the start of the fourth quarter.
No, this is the first time I have announced it in about 18 years.
Oh.
Tough snap for the Bulldogs. Lancers smothering the ball carrier.
The tackle
Attempt is no good.
by number 7, Jacoby Reddick, and by number 70, Will Singleton. All right, so that brings the end of the third quarter. All right, only 12 minutes left to play here in this game. We're seeing a little bit of a rally by the Bullfrogs, but I don't think this is gonna be a tough one to get out of. We are going to go to a quick commercial break. You are watching the Cambridge Christian Sports Network here at Skyway Park. All right, we are back here at Skyway Park as your Cambridge Christian Lancers are taking on the Berean Christian Bulldogs. All right, now the score is 42-6. Your Lancers are leading. Berean just scored a touchdown but cannot convert on the extra point, so the Lancers will get the ball here at the beginning of the fourth quarter.
Onside kick covered up by Strouser.
All right, so Bulldogs trying to do an onside kick there. Does not work. Sorry. But does not work for them, as Cambridge has great field position at the 48-yard line. As Jalen Jackson has a chance to improve to his list of accomplishments tonight, along with Jacoby Reddick and all the others. Jacoby Reddick has a run for about, say, 8 to 9 yards.
Nice gain of about 7 yards down to the 45.
Correction, 7 yards, which makes it 2nd and 3. The handoff from Jalen Jackson, Jacoby Reddick. It's a Lancers 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line. All right, looks like Cambridge is going to run it again up the middle. I don't think for
by a host of Bulldogs. Short game. 3rd and short.
All right, so it's going to be 3rd and 2 for your Lancers. We're about to hit the 10-minute mark left in the game. We'd like you to stay tuned after the game. We will be interviewing Coach Bob Daters, the head coach of the Cambridge Lancers, pick for his best player of the game. And we will get to interview him and what he believes or his thoughts of the game.
Jackson takes a snap from under center.
All right, that's a Cambridge Christian first down.
Aaron Pierre picks up the first down for the Lancers.
All right, looks like we're up the left side. There's a flag on the play. Andrew Cunningham pushed out of bounds.
They've got a hole on the Lancers.
All right, so I'll bring it back. Under 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game. It is first and 20?
18. Spot foul, I guess.
First and 18 for the Lancers.
First and 18 for the Lancers.
All right, Jalen Jackson's going to do a toss. Short gain.
Perimeter, we've got a flag on the play.
There are 8 minutes left in the game. Pretty sure the Bulldogs aren't liking these flags. It's the clock keeps running.
That's going to be another hole on the Lancers.
Come on now, don't get lazy.
Second and 28. 28? Yeah, 28, I think. First and 28, which puts the Lancers at the 42-yard line. Sorry, 43-yard line. Cambridge is going to run up at the middle. There's a humongous hole.
Andrew Cunningham, ball is loose. But the Bulldogs are going to cover that up.
Fumble by the Cambridge Lancers. Now the Bulldogs have a chance to convert offensively.
I didn't see who popped that loose. Keep forgetting to call their defenders.
Under 6:15 left in the game. Bulldogs first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Walk starts to scramble, but unloads it outside.
It was a good gain for the Bulldogs, and that is a first down for the Bulldogs.
Combined on the tackle.
Puts them around the 44-yard line.
Nice gain and a first down for the Bulldogs. Officials timeout on the field for a water break.
All right, the officials just called timeout for a water break, so we are going to go to a short commercial. You are watching the Cambridge Christian Sports Network.
What defines us? At Cambridge, we're all about
foundations
and relationships.
Faith.
And so all through the Bible,
short side is X. academic excellence.
2, ready, go.
Playing with excellence.
Cambridge Christian School is proud to celebrate 50 years of serving the Tampa community. Come visit the home of the Lancers at ccslancers.com.
Right there on your image is the Cambridge Christian Lancers just coming back from a water break, and they got here's their defensive plan as the Bulldogs these kind of the past 10 minutes have been kind of running over the defense a bit. I mean, defense gave up a touchdown, now they're giving up a bunch of yards, so resell themselves. Saw Joseph O'Neal go in the back, create some pressure.
Throws it away. Second down.
Pass incomplete, which means 2nd and 10.
He's a senior.
Second and 10 at the 44-yard line. Under 5:10 in the game. Bulldogs gonna pass here.
Yeah, they've been over here quite a bit this year, actually.
Pass is incomplete.
Pass incomplete to Daniel Pinkerman.
They played CDS last year and this year.
Under 5 minutes left.
Third and 10 for the Bulldogs.
All right, looks like the Bulldogs are going to do another pass.
Pass complete to Luke Jamison, who shows a great fight to gain the first down for the Bulldogs.
Who was that tackle by?
Trevor Strasser holds on and waits for help on the tackle. Pass incomplete to Kalen Stubbe.
Third and 10 for the Bulldogs. Second and 10. Oh, high snap. A lot of pressure. Ooh, Richard Raj almost got sacked there.
Cannot escape.
With that pressure, it makes it 3rd and 11. Under 3 minutes left in the game.
3rd and long for Bulldogs.
With some pressure in the back. Richard Raj is coming in with a hard hit.
Mock with a pass attempt to number 11, Romary Morgan. Broken up by Aaron Pierre. Fourth down for the Bulldogs.
All right, under 2 minutes left in the game. All right, looks like Bulldogs gonna pass.
Lets it go for Stubbe. Derek Powell with great coverage down the sideline. And the Lancers force a turnover on downs.
All right. Well, I think that does it for tonight's game. I mean, anything can still happen, but I think at least the who's winning and who's losing is definitely, I think, already decided. All right, looks like Jalen Jackson's just going to knee it. All right, nope.
Mike Watkins in at quarterback.
That substitution at quarterback. Michael Watkins is in. And Jacob Newman. His first run of the game. 5 yards. Under 40 seconds left in the game. Hand it off. Who's that hand off to? Under 30 seconds left.
Ryan Copeland and Parker Woolwine combined on the tackle.
Oh.
They won't play again just because of the flag, will they?
All right, and that does it for tonight. Your Cambridge Christian Lancers beat the undefeated.
Your home team, Cambridge Christian Lancers, 42.
Sorry, your Cambridge Christian Lancers beat the undefeated Berean Christian Bulldogs, 42-6. What a great game! This was supposed to be a tough game, and it definitely was. Probably one of the toughest opponents so far. Maybe it definitely, at the beginning of the game, it definitely seemed like it was definitely close. It was closer than what the scoreboard says, and the Bulldogs did a great game, or play a great game, and you have to give them credit, and we hope that they have a safe trip back to West Palm Beach. All right, for Berean Christian, they have their next game is October 30th, so they have a bye week, and then the first round of the playoffs, which is October 30th, will be they don't know who they'll play against, and if they win that, they'll go to the second round, which will be on November 6th. Cambridge isn't as close to the postseason as they are, so next week, big week, homecoming. So it's a homecoming game against Bradenton Christian, one of the best teams definitely in the area right now. It's going to be a great game. I think this is definitely a preview for what Cambridge will do in that game. So we'll be playing the Bradenton Christian Panthers from Bradenton, Florida. Game will start at 7:30, and CCSN will be broadcasting that live here at Skyway Park. So we encourage any Cambridge fans in the area to come next Friday. That is the 23rd. And come support your Cambridge Christian Lancers for homecoming week, and then also for, at least so far, having a great season so far. So that means that your Lancers are 7-0, undefeated.
All right. Great job, Jalen Dittman here. This is Coach Smith. I'll tell you what, I am really proud of the team here. They did a great job representing their school, and both schools that they're two fine schools, best in Florida has to offer right here. And but anyway, I'd like to give thanks and tribute to all of our cast members here of the CCSN team. And starting out, Sean Wren, didn't see him, he couldn't make it here today. He's a senior. Two juniors here, Jalen Dittman, who is doing your announcing, did a fabulous job. Continues to do so here. I'm ready to call him here as senior anchor. And we have Dane Littlefield, is also a 10th grader, working the templates in the control booth here, doing a fabulous job, got that down packed and mastered. Luke Wizicki, 7th grader, I understand he's in the pep band. Drew Krodovanik as well, 7th grader. And we have one 6th grader wrapping it up here, and that's Andrew Richardson, doing a fine job. Hopefully we had a winner here tonight, $25 CCSN gift card. for the winner who predicted this game, and obviously the score here is 42-6. If anyone comes close to that there, you'll be a winner tonight. And but anyway, you did a great job. We're certainly looking for our post-game interview, find out who's going to actually be that individual. Jalen Dittman will be down on the field, and we'll be bringing you his interview with the post-game interview. Lot of individuals out there. Certainly Cunningham, Aaron, Pierre. I tell you, a lot of good choices there. And obviously, who do you think is going to be that individual winner?
Yeah, I got my 3 stars. My third star tonight, it goes to Aaron Pierre with a touchdown. Definitely, he definitely helped on the offensive side. My second star of the game goes to Jacoby Reddick with a touchdown, and then he contributed a lot on defense and offense. And my first star of the game, same as last week, Andrew Cunningham, 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns. You can't argue with 5 touchdowns.
I tell you what, that's going to be close. Anyway, all right, Jalen Dittman's going to head down here to the field. We're going to have a post-game interview, so bear with us here as we make this transition down to the field. Again, congratulations to both teams. We're going to finalize this portion out of the way, and congratulations here to both teams, but particularly congratulations to Cambridge Christian for winning tonight's game here and remaining undefeated. On behalf of Mr. Tim Euler, our head of school, Mr. Chad Gabert, our athletic director, and Mrs. Bev Coney, our upper school principal, I'm Carl Smith, along with Jalen Dittman, Dane Littlefield, and we certainly appreciate you joining us, watching this live coverage of the Cambridge Christian versus Buran Christian football game on the NFHS network. And we're going to hang tight here and do, as I said, just a quick transition as Jalen goes down to the field to do the post-game interview after Coach Dare talks to the players down there. We're going to make a quick adjustments on the camera, and we'll be right back.
Bye, Coach. Have a good time. You too. Appreciate it. See you, Dane. See ya.
Okay, we're back down there showing the actual audience here. Coach Dare particularly talks to the players, certainly are surrounded by the parents. And then once that's all finished, we're going to do a actual post-game interview. Okay, Jalen, you can signal once you make connections. We're going to be doing our audio checking and getting that and lined up. And when he's ready to go, we'll do a quick test. But again, congratulations to both teams. Fabulous job. Again, as was said earlier, Berean Christian, this is their last game. They do their playoff, certainly the number 1 seed. That's going to start on the 30th of October, and we're going to do their second round on 6th November. Cambridge Christian next week will do their homecoming game against Bradenton Christian, and that's going to be against, again, the Panthers of Bradenton. And that's going to be a 7:30 game starting here at Cambridge Christian Sports Network. Will be viewed here. All right, we're going to do some audio check with Jalen and make sure that he can be heard. Make some comments.
All right, I am waiting here for Coach Bob Dare to decide who is his star of the game. He's got a lot of choices. I would probably say 5, give you 5 Jacob Enns, Jalen Jackson, Aaron Pierre, Jacoby Reddick, and Andrew Cunningham. It's got to be one of those 5.
All right, well, we're going to find out if
a great game by the Cambridge Christian Lancers. They beat they beat the Bulldogs 42-6. It was a great effort by the Bulldogs and the Lancers. Ended up just the Lancers were on top and definitely had a better game. We definitely did see some heart in the Bulldogs at the very end and started to come back. But sadly, time was not with them.
All right, we're doing some audio checks down on the field. We'll be with you momentarily here. You can see Jalen Dittman down there being going to be ready for his post-game interview. Again, great competition here tonight. This is one of these here games where you was going to see a potential maybe a blowout
or an actual, it's going to be a tight game, either a tight game with a high score or a tight game with a very low score. So in either case, we were going to certainly be, up for a fantastic Friday night football lights here. Unfortunately, Cambridge hopped on very quickly. All
right, so we should know shortly who Coach Dare has picked for his start of the game. Looks like the team just broke up from the huddle. What?
Okay. All right, again, we're moments away from receiving Coach Dare's pick for the player of the game. I know a lot of you out there, if you had an option here, it could have gone either way here. We've got, four good players. And, of course, all those individuals, if they're really smart, and you're going to hear that from the individual. Last week was Aaron Pierre, did a fabulous job and was player of the game last week, and we're going to find out who's going to be that player of the game tonight. But anyway, we got a good competition going on. I wanted to show you just briefly, and that was mentioned earlier during the session, the rankings of our division. Right now, this is the 2A District 5, and these are the individuals that make up that the classification. Right now, we're the only one that is undefeated in this particular division, and with the win next week against Bradenton during the playoff, we will make our way to the playoff by beating Bradenton. It would be Carrollwood Day School and Cambridge. That's anticipation. Here are currently the rankings in terms of what's going on right now. And this is the stats as of last Saturday. These will be updated as of today. Tonight's game here, Cambridge will move that to 7-0 now. And as you can see, Carrollwood Day School lost one. That was last week against Northside Christian. And so we're making up for a very interesting game here, the last game of the season. After our homecoming next week, we will be going up against the Carrollwood Day School Patriots. So that's going to be a fabulous game. All right, what's going on tonight? And we'll see, in fact, obviously tomorrow, read all the papers, who's actually winning and so forth in the rest of the district. Carrollwood Day School is down at Out of Door, which is in Sarasota. And so that's anticipated that Carrollwood Day School is probably going to win that and will remain with one loss. Sefna Christian down in Bradenton, who Bradenton is going to be traveling up here next Friday, and that will be our homecoming game. So that's what's happening in the district for the rest of this evening, and should be most of those concluded by now. So, but anyway, that is it. We would love to get your feedback. The contest was up at 8 minutes and 10. 8:10. 8:10. We closed the contest for the actual awarding of the $25 gift card, courtesy of CCSN. And hopefully we'll have a winner here tonight, and we'll check it. You had 10 minutes to do that, and the 8:10 was the shutoff time. So, but anyway, we'd love to get your feedback. Send it to ccsn@ccslancers.com, and we'll let you, pretty much we'll take whatever recommendations that you have, any requests you have. Typical request would be, hey, can you zoom in on number 32 or 12 or whatever the case may be? He's my grandson or my nephew or whatever in those cases. And we'll put that on our things to do list here and certainly most likely accommodate those during some quiet times of the game. And we have 2 more games left here for Cambridge. And we do this not only just for, football. We'd love to hear your comments for all the other sports. Right now we're doing volleyball going on right now, and we'll be getting ready to do some transitioning into some soccer and some of the fall. Of course, the biggest one is basketball and so forth. But we'd love to hear where you're tuning in and watching tonight. And send those comments again, ccsn@ccslancers.com. All right, we're going to go back down to the field, waiting for Jalen Dittman. He's a 10th grader here at Cambridge, part of the Cambridge Christian Sports Network, and he will be doing a post-game interview once we find out when Coach Dare finally releases the crew. I know they're very excited out there. This is a monumental victory setting the stage and will certainly put us up in the rankings because this was a formidable, easy state champion type of team. They're undefeated. They were scheduled to play, and I was looking at assessing them a little bit more in depth. We were scheduled to play St. Edwards over in Vero Beach, but unfortunately we got postponed because of severe thunderstorms, and Berean played them and obviously beat them, and that was going to give me a soundboard of a comparison to see how we would actually fare up. But anyway, I knew they were very good based on their record and everything else here. So, but anyway, congratulations to both of those individual teams out there. Certainly for Berean as they travel back, have safe journeys. God protection as they travel back down to West Palm Beach, Florida. And certainly we're looking forward for next week as we transition into our awesome homecoming. A lot of activity and energy going to be out there on the campus of Cambridge Christian, and it's going to culminate for sports-wise Friday with the football game, homecoming football game against Bradenton Christian, and they'll have their dance on Saturday as well. I see the helmets up in the air, and it looked like we're getting close to finishing up the release of the players from Coach Dare. And momentarily here, we are just seconds away from getting our post-game interview by Jalen Dittman, a 10th grader here at Cambridge Christian, part of the Cambridge Christian Sports Network team member, and he's going to interview that selectee. So see if you guessed right who you think is going to be the player of the game tonight. And I see some individuals walking. I know last week it was Aaron Pierre was our player of the game. Interesting enough, he's got a big fan base, an aunt down in Miami tuning in, watching our games tonight. And hopefully she's listening and have a big smile on her face. Certainly he could be that player of the game. I'm waiting for Coach Coach Dare, and looks like we have our winner here, and stay tuned.
All right, Andrew, you guys had a great win tonight, 42-6. How does that make you feel against a team this good?
I mean, I think we came out and executed. Offensive line was great. We had a little bit of a slow start, but then we kept it up and we just kept on executing. And our defense played great, and we just pounded them. And they're a really good team, so we just took it to them, and it was a great game.
5 touchdowns. How does that make you feel? I mean, 5 touchdowns. How can you argue with that?
I just got to give it to my teammates, man. If I didn't have my teammates or my line or the wide receivers blocking for me, I wouldn't be able to do what I do. And I just thank them. I thank my teammates, and I just love this team.
Would you say this is a good preview for what to expect next week against Bradenton Christian, who's going to be a tough team to beat?
I say, we get a good week of practice, good 5 days, come out on next Friday, and play Bradenton to the best we can, and just keep on going. We're not satisfied, and we're just really hungry.
What was going through your head at the beginning of this game? I mean, as the rankings go, they were supposed to be better than you guys, at least in the Florida rankings, and a lot of people thought this was going to be a lot closer game than it was.
I mean, we didn't really pay attention to that. That's mostly all hype, but credit to them, credit to us, and they're a really good team, and we just beat a really good team, and they came out hard, we came out hard, and we just played a good game.
Are there any last things you'd like to say to the fans or any players you'd like to shout out to or anything like that?
I say thank you for the families coming out, brothers, sisters, you interviewing me, and everyone else. We got a great support, and we got a great CCS family.
All right, Andrew, I appreciate you coming here and talking to us. All right, so that was Andrew Cunningham, 5 touchdowns and a lot of yards. He was the Tampa Tribune's best player of the week. And then also I would like to thank all the Cambridge staff and Cambridge coaches who made this win possible for us tonight. I'd like to thank all the viewers and all the families that are here. And I would like to hope that you guys come and watch next week. And stay tuned for next week of Cambridge Christian Sports Network. I'm Jalen Dittman. See y'all.
All right, great job, Jalen Dittman out there. He is our, I guess you would call it here, our senior announcer, doing a great job doing our announcing of the game today and obviously doing our post-game interviews. And congratulations to Andrew Cunningham for being the selectee player of the day. All right, again, congratulations for both teams for doing a great job. Again, particularly for Cambridge for winning this game. And we're going to finally wrap it up here with, on behalf of our head of school, Mr. Tim Euler, and our upper school principal, Mrs. Bev Coney, and not forgetting our athletic director, Mr. Chad Gabert. I'm Carl Smith. Thank you for joining us in this live coverage of the Cambridge Christian versus Burin Christian football on your NFHS network. Have a great evening and a superb weekend, and stay tuned next week as we bring our homecoming Friday night, 7:30 against Bradenton Christian. God bless. Have a great weekend.